Good morning. Guess what? I got tagged. I got tagged on a video by Texas Hikeaholics, and I've never been tagged on a video before, so thank you, you guys. So this video is basically they tagged 5 different people to give their 5 tips for beginners. All right, tip number 1 is regarding food. A lot of times you'll hear people say, beginner backpackers always bring too much food. Dude, don't sweat that. You don't know what your appetite's going to be when you're hiking. So bring what you think you'll need. It's better to have too much than not enough. But something that's interesting a lot of beginners don't know about is a lot of people suffer with appetite loss on the trail, which is weird because you're hiking all these miles, you're carrying a heavy pack. So why would you lose your appetite? It's weird and it's a struggle. A lot of us struggle with it, and I'm one of them. So don't sweat the food, but keep an eye when you get home what you ate, what you didn't, what you craved, and what didn't sound good at all. So that way when you come out here, you can bring things you'll eat. Tip number 2. The cold will sap the charge off of your electronic devices. So anything electronic that you don't want to go dead, put it in the foot box of your sleeping bag while you're asleep. Oh, and your water filter. When you have really, really cold weather, I'm talking about like freezing and it's going to freeze overnight, put your water filter in a Ziploc bag, put that in your foot box too. Because if your water filter freezes, it's no longer doing its job. It's damaged. All the little fibers inside are broken. So the water will still go through it, but it's not actually filtering. And you don't want to find that out on the trail when you gotta stop behind every other tree and poo. Tip number 3, headlamp. When you get to camp, after you've set up your tent and your sleeping mat, take your headlamp and put it around your neck, kind of like a necklace. So that way, when it gets dark, you're not in your tent searching around trying to find the thing. It's right there ready to go. Such a small thing, but it makes a big difference. I bet you right now, the seasoned backpackers watching this are all nodding their head. Yep. Tip number 4, as you get more experienced and you start to get more familiar with what it's like to be out here, you can start to take things out of your pack. All those little just in case items that you always bring but never use, you can start taking those out and feeling comfortable with it. A really good exercise you can do is when you get home, you're going to take all the stuff out of your pack and put them in 2 separate piles. Things you used and things you didn't. So those things that repeatedly keep ending up in the didn't use it pile, you can start to feel comfortable with taking it out. Oh, except for a first aid kit. Even if you didn't use it, that always needs to be in your pack. It's one of the 11 essentials. 11 essentials? What's the 11th? Alcohol. Come on, guys. Tip number 5. And backpacking with Buckley touched on this a little bit when he talked about proper storage of your quilt or your sleeping bag, which is don't store it compressed. As soon as you get home, get that thing uncompressed. Keeping it compressed is very hard on him, just for in case you missed his. But really the best way to do it is just go to his channel and watch what he said. In addition to properly storing your down quilt or sleeping bag, is gonna be to also wipe it down. So all you do is you take a damp rag and you're gonna wipe down the inside of it and get all those oils and dirt that transferred from you to the inside of the quilt. Because eventually what happens is that stuff works its way through the material, starts to get into the down, and it starts to destroy the loft. The more you take care of that stuff after every trip, the longer your gear is gonna last. Also, back flush your water filter. You're gonna take, oh look, mile marker 8. You're going to take your, hang on, let me finish climbing this hill, then I'll be back. I'm back. So, water filter, that's what I was talking about. You're gonna take a cup of water, put 1 cap full of bleach in it, and use that back flush syringe that comes with the filter, push that through. And then you're going to take 2 more cups of clear water and push it through to get that mild bleach solution out. That's gonna really extend the life of your filter. And y'all wanna know where I learned that from? It says it on the box that the thing came in. If you find it slowing down, vinegar. You can push vinegar through it and that'll help clean it up, get it flowing good again. Bonus tip, hand sanitizer is great for keeping your hands sanitized, but it has another use, has a couple other uses. You can use it as a fire starter. Just put that stuff on some wood and light it. Also, you can use it to take a little whore bath. Can I say whore bath on YouTube? Use it to wash your armpits and wash your feet, and it will kill the bacteria that causes the stink. Pretty cool, huh? So now I need to tag 5 others. So I am going to tag Nature Nate. He's a YouTuber that's just getting started. He's still got under 100 subscribers, so y'all get over there and give him some love. He's a backpacker and mountain climber. I don't know where he lives, but wherever it is, it's really cold. He's always sitting in the snow talking about stuff, so he talks about a lot of cold weather stuff. Deb Campos, I like her. She's really cool. She just seems so sweet, and this is probably going to take her totally by surprise because I don't think I've ever even commented on her videos, but I watch them all the time, and I've got a few things in my pack here that I've learned from her. So she's getting ready to do her first long hike on the PCT. So she's gone from being a traditional backpacker to going ultralight. And I think she's down to like a 6-pound base weight. So it's kind of fun to watch her transition. So Deb, I'd like to hear your 5 tips as well. All right, Somewhere on the Trail. He's just finished the AZT and he's currently putting out videos for his 2nd time through the OHT, which is the Ozark Highlands Trail. He's got a lot of experience with through hiking. So Paul, sure would like to hear your 5 tips. And the last one I'm going to tag is Jeremy Woodall. He's pretty new to YouTube, I think. He's a local, just finished hiking the Washita Trail, and he does some really good stuff on his videos too. I really enjoyed watching his hike on the Washita Trail. All right, you guys. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, if you don't feel comfortable with it. It's not a requirement, but it'd be cool to hear what you guys have. Help those beginners out. Hey, I forgot to mention the 5th person that I'm tagging in this video. ChucoHiker. He's another Texas guy. Does a lot of Texas backpacking, Guadalupe National Park, Big Bend areas. It's got some pretty cool stuff. I like what he puts in the geology. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish this hike. Well, in 2 days I'm gonna finish this hike. See you on the next one. Bye.